Peace everyone, it's your girl Tyler Anuranita and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am so grateful to have you today. We are going to be talking about my loc journey. I would say specifically the past maybe 8 to 6 months of my loc journey and exactly what's been going on. The last loc update video I said that I'd come back when my locs were about the length that they are right now. So we are not right on time, but still right on time to that length. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I did take the liberty of moving over just a little bit so that just in case if you're new here, I can go ahead and put some videos and pictures up on the screen of my loc journey so far as I am talking about what's currently going on. The way that my hair was acting, it kind of fell out in the back. So a lot of it was just started to break off, and a lot of my hair in the front wasn't locking, but then the middle of my hair was fine. So it kind of literally had 3 stages. So by the time January came around, you know, January, February-ish, I was trying my best to kind of reconstruct them myself. It lasted for a little bit and then it went back to chaos. Crocheted my hair as much as I could, but the ones that I crocheted that were really coming undone in the very back, they all started to fall out. So I had about, I'd say like 7 locs in my hand because they all pretty much fell out, the ones that I crocheted. So it was evident that I didn't crochet them properly. I'm like at this point just freaking out. I have to like really figure out what am I gonna do. So towards the end of May going into June, I had really made a decision that I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna cut my locs. That's just gonna be it. They're gonna get chopped off because, you know, they're falling out. The back of my hair is not growing. The front is, you know, somewhat okay, but it's also doing whatever it wants to do on its own. And so it was really tough just seeing my hair like that. I go to my cousin that's my loctician and she's basically like, girl, you do not have to cut your locs. And I'm like, girl, yes I do. And so she's just like, no, you don't have to cut your locs. We can, you know, do this. We can, you know, move some from here, shift them, do your parts over, something, you know, whatever it is that we have to do. But you don't technically have to cut your locs. Now, when I went to my cousin's house, like I said, I had the full, you know, my decision was I was going to cut my locs. I left about 7 locs home that were, you know, not in my head. So when I went to her and she's talking about, oh yeah, we can reconstruct your locs and we can do all these different things. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have some that's missing, right? The back of my hair was already looking empty because that's where they fell out at. And I'm like, I don't want this to happen. Like, I don't want my locs to look empty. So she did her thing. She reconstructed my locs. She, you know, made them look really, really good. She gave me some 2-strand twists. I took them out, I'd say 3 weeks later, and I absolutely loved the way my hair looked. Let's say maybe this week, actually, I had ended up losing 2 locs. I believe that these 2 locs were some that she crocheted back into my hair, but I did wear my hair up for a little bit, and so that could have had something to do with the fact that I lost those locs. A total of 9 locs were lost. So I put back in myself a total of 7 locs. I did put them in the back, and so now to me my back looks a little bit more fuller. Like you can't fully see through the back of my hair in, you know, when I'm wearing my hair like this, but before you could a little bit. And that's something that's important to me. I don't, you know, want that space in the back because to me it doesn't give the illusion of full hair. So again, yes, I can definitely be hard on myself. If my locs were thicker, it probably wouldn't have mattered because it could all, you know, make up for itself. But since my locs are like a small medium size, you can kind of tell when there's some locs missing. When I went to go, you know, attempt to cut my locs, my cousin was trying, like, definitely convincing me, like, okay, no, you don't need to cut them. We can just, you know, do some things. In that time, I felt like I needed a change. I'm like, look, if I'm not cutting my locks. I need some type of physical change. And so we decided to color my hair. It may or may not look like it in this lighting, but my hair now is brown. I am gonna put a video up. We used the L'Oreal High Color, and I actually really love the color. I think it fits me really nice, and I just love it. Right now I got the lioness going on, and you know, this is my locks in its purest form. You could see that my locks are very layered. My hair naturally grows layered, so I honestly was not expecting anything less with locks. So that's why the top locks may appear shorter than the bottom locks. It's just that my hair grows in layers, and you know, that's just what it is. And so, not to mention, there may be, you know, some locks that were moved, and so it may seem like some longer pieces are in, you know, the front or the middle or whatever the case might be. I'm really fighting for them in a sense of like, they got to get it together. I feel like the ones that I've crocheted myself, they do seem really stern. Like this is one that I crocheted. I can pull on it and I don't, you know, feel like it's going anywhere. I think this is one that I crocheted today too. I'm pulling on it. It doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. So it took me a while to kind of get the technique down. I feel like I do have it down. So I'm just like, okay, let's see, you know, what these locks do. I'm gonna keep wearing my hair down. I'm not gonna wear my hair up. I'm gonna give it some time to settle in. So if you enjoyed this lock update video, if you have been following my journey since the beginning, you know that it has been a road, and now watching this video, you know it has been even more of a road. So on your journey, just make sure that you're taking care of your hair. You're not waiting too long in between your retwists. And you know, every so often I would suggest to go see a professional, even if you've started them yourself, or even if it's not a professional, maybe have someone else look at your locks that, you know about locks, or you know, that can kind of help you in the meantime, so that you can kind of take the load off of it yourself, right? Because once we start to get into these states of feeling lazy, that's when our locks will really see that laziness the most. So that is my only suggestion. So I'm going to leave you all with that. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you all in my next video. Not sure when that will be, but I am definitely making my way back to YouTube. I have a lot of new ideas that I want to bring to my channel, as well as, you know, just bringing back my lifestyle videos, my travel videos, and everything like that. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.